Mr. Adolphson, how much do you pay each month for electricity and how often?
How often? Each month. You know, I could get my phone out and check exactly, but it's probably about.
Would you?
Probably about $180 to $200 a month, depending on how many lights the kids leave on.
Tell me about your children. How many do you have, may I ask?
I have 3 children.
And they're school age?
They are not. One of them is in kindergarten.
And then the other 2 are younger. Great. How much and how often do you pay for sewer?
Once every 4 years when the septic truck comes to clean it out.
How much and how often do you pay for house insurance, homeowners insurance?
Could you repeat that? Sorry.
How much and how often do you pay for homeowners insurance?
Let's see, that's once a year I purchased that policy.
How many hours did you work weekly last week?
I don't know.
What is your hourly rate of, let me ask you this because I don't want to invade your privacy. Do you know your hourly rate of pay as you sit here today?
Yes, ma'am, I know how much I get paid.
Hourly?
I do not get paid hourly.
But you're going to need to know that. So do you know right now how much you get paid calculated as an hourly thing?
What does this have to do with the broad-based categorical eligibility?
I actually get to ask the questions with all due respect, and you either can answer them or refuse to answer them, which is your prerogative. Do you know your gross pay before deductions?
I do.
Do you know what day of the week your paycheck is received on?
Yes, I do.
What day is that?
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay. Let's go through, do you know whether you own any certificates of deposit?
I know my financial situation quite well.
How about your account number for your IRA or 401k?
My account number? No, I don't have that handy, but I could get it in about 11 seconds.
Tick-tock. I'll wait.
I'm going to be respectful and keep my phone in my pocket as we're asked to do.
Okay, the reason I'm asking you all these things, Mr. Adolphson, is I want to show you what the state of Maine's application for food supplement looks like for SNAP.
Yes, ma'am, I ran that program for 4 years.
Okay, this is a 6-page application for SNAP. I asked you a handful of these questions to fill all of this out. There's so many pages, I'm dropping them, I apologize. This is a handful of what you would have to fill out. This is information that is much more extensive than, for example, I am required to provide in my congressionally mandated financial disclosures as a member of the House of Representatives to the American public. Are you aware, let me ask you this question, what does the research say about what happens when you increase the paperwork and informational burdens on applications for things like SNAP or cash benefits? What does the research say?
I'm not sure what research you're referring to, Representative.
The research conducted by folks like Elder Shafir and others about what happens when you make the paperwork application burden longer. What happens to eligibility?
Well, I can tell you my experience in Maine administering the program was that the vast majority of applications were completed online or on the telephone, not through paper application, and we actually, under my watch, undertook a process to streamline that even further so that it would be easy for folks to get on the computer. We set up kiosks right in the regional offices where we provided computers and support for people.
Are those offices in Maine open on nights or weekends?
Yes, we had night and weekend hours. We actually changed our staffing rotation to give 2 nights of the week where we stayed open into the.
I really commend that. I think that's really important. With that, I'll yield back.